Welcome to another one of my tutorials of Wise Flight. In this tutorial, I will teach you how to make planes using Wings 3D. One of the advantages of using Wings 3D for Wise Flight is you can color planes and make 3D models with less effort than you can do with Blender. In this tutorial, I will teach you how to do basic shapes and how to convert them into models like bombs. For this video, I'm going to make the Tsar bomb from the Cold War. And I'll tell you a little story about the Tsar bomb. The Tsar bomb was a bomb developed by the Russians to deliver a total payload of up to 100 megatons of TNT. But its explosive potential was reduced to prevent a devastating nuclear fallout around the world. The bomb was detonated on one of the northern islands of Russia, and its crater still remains to this day. And here is a picture of the bomb itself. And I will use this picture as the layout for my project. Sorry about that. Okay, now I have it opened up. Now, to begin with, press right click on your mouse and then select a cylinder. Then select it all, right click again, rotate on the Z axis. No, rotate on the X axis. And rotate 90 degrees. And keep in mind, in this program, it's very difficult to rotate with the Mac, so press U and press plus. That way you'll be able to see around the project. Or press Y, Z, or X to view the different points from different axes. First, let's start the power. The Tsar bomb itself is around 10 meters long. So we'll select the cylinder and reduce its scale to make its starting point around a smaller scale. The cylinder will start off as the back of the bomb. So first we'll scale uniform. 75% would be a good scale. Now let's press Y. Then we select it again, right click, move Z axis. And now, to add more surface area to the bomb, select the surface, right click, inset, and make a small adjustment. Then select it again, click move this time, Z axis. And now we should have another point to work on. Now let's scale it up. Scale uniform. Now Now select edges, and then adjust any scales within the grid itself. Then scale uniform again, and then select it. Now let's go back to the first one. Then insert again. Move. Z. Now let's rotate until we have it adjusted. Rotate again. Patience. That's what we need. Well, that should be good enough. Not perfect anyway. So let's return back to the tutorial. Then press Scale Uniform and repeat this process until we have a replica of the bomb. So now we have a bomb, but now we need to even it up to make it more proportional to the actual bomb. So now we select edge mode, and then we just go reach surface we need to correct, and then scale it up or down. And press spacebar to unselect. So now we have something close to what we want. But now we just need to do another process. In order to add this tail render, we need to get into surface mode. Select all the surfaces. Get into this z-axis. And then rotate. Rotate along the z-axis. Until we have an angle parallel to the y-axis. Well, actually perpendicular to the y-axis, parallel to the x-axis. Now let's get back to our mode. Now you select the surface. Select insect. Then we select it again. Right click. Inset. And then we move it. So right click, move y-axis. Now we have the tail render. With a few more corrections needed. I'll take care of that later. Much better. So now let's switch to Y mode. So now what we're going to do is paint one of the surfaces we need to paint with the various colors. Source, we select this side. We want to paint this black. So we right click. We go to material, right click material, and name this new material black. Now we just suggest the diffuse and set it to black. excuse me, I just need to make a few corrections. Okay, now we hit upset. So now we're returning to our painting. Now we select the surfaces we want the color orange. Well, actually, not orange, gray. Excuse me. So now we go to Tech Material, right click, gray. This should be a decent color. And the last part, we do the same process, but this time we go directly to Material and select the black one. Now we have a design bar. Let me just save it. Now we open it up. First, select all surfaces. Then go to File, Export selected. Do not press Export, or some of the files will be invalid. Some of the surfaces will be invalid, or not, or if not all of it. So go to Export selected, VRML 2.0. And then just save. And then press yes. And now let's open up Wise VRML 2.0. It might. Okay, there it is. So there we have the model. Now we export it in SR format. And now let's double check. Make sure it has all the data it needs. Scroll down, and there we have the collision. In my previous tutorial, I spoke excuse me. Okay, in my previous tutorial, I talked about how a code can affect the various or the success of its exportable success as a YS model. As you can see, since this model has codes below it, it should be a valid model. However, one like this one, for example. No, wait, I deleted that. Never mind. I had an unsuccessful model and I deleted it. But an unsuccessful model doesn't have the collision codes below the VR codes. So this one should be fine. Now we copy it and do what we did in the previous tutorial. And then we name one collision and one cockpit. Or the abbreviation. And now we copy the .dot file, just like we did in the previous tutorial. Here's one with similar contents. Let's copy Trinity and paste it in the desktop. Rename it to Zara. And now let's make some modifications. Let's remove its afterburner capabilities and let's increase its military power throttle to 35,000. And reduce its afterburner throttle to 0. And increase this one to 35 actually. And this one to 0. And let's increase this to 800. Or let's just leave it at that. Doesn't really make a difference anyway. So now we have it saved. Okay. And reduce its speed to Mach 1.3 and maximum speed to Mach 2.3. And its cruising speed to Mach 1.3. So now we have to dissolve that file. So now we go to the aircraft IST file. And then we go between the TU-160 and U-125 code or data. So now we just type it in the same order that we did last time. And then save it. So now let's check for the Tsar bomb. And here it is. The Russian bomb from the Cold War. Well, in real life it doesn't really fly, but it's dropped from a plane. And witness the true capabilities and destructive power of the Tsar bomb. Well, that's only the game anyway. You can't really do anything to add any power to the bomb, but however, you could play around with the bomb and fly it around and destroy cities. But that's pretty much it. I made some other models as well with Wings 3D. I'll introduce you to the Trinity weapon from Ace Combat Assault Horizon. And here it is. And the advantage of using Wings 3D is Wings 3D models have less glitches than models from Blender, and also give you the advantage and the ability to color them. Something that we would never do with Blender. So now if you want to make any models for Wise Flight, I would recommend you Wings 3D. However, if you want to add animation to them, use Blender. Oh, and one last note. Here is my last plane that I made. I'll introduce you to the champ. Or the champ. Yeah. The remote control, well actually the radio controlled champ. This is the smallest plane anyone has ever made for Wise Flight. And that's because it's a radio controlled plane. You can basically buy this plane at any store, spend $90 on it, but if you want to make the plane itself, and I have it for a simulation, like this one for example, you can spend as much as 0 cents and have the model in your computer. Well, of course, this one has a few display errors, but that's because of its small size. Larger models tend to have less display errors than Wise Flight, but we'll get used to that. So thanks for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you next time.